Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tundra Chess. Just want to say hi to everybody. And yeah, so how's everybody doing? It is a beautiful day out, and it's just gorgeous, and I'm going to work soon. And I just wanted to play some chess and shoot the poop with you guys. So, continuing on from yesterday, yeah, they're trying to blame the whole thing on me, and luckily my supervisor was like, "What? No, I saw him do it the right way." So yeah, there's that whole situation I was telling you guys about. I'm also uh, I'm also just bored out of my mind up here, right? It's just kind of working and everything like that. It's just like I just can't wait for the days to end so I can just come back here and just talk to you guys and play this. So yeah, that's what I'm basically doing. The game's going good. I believe we are. Well, not we. I am. I am looking into adding music to it, like in Tetris, how you can add the three different songs. You could pick a song, whatever. And I was thinking about doing that with Tundra Chess. I wanted to have a nice little jingle, maybe playing in one, and the next one will be a little bit of classical music. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing, and that's about it. That's all I got, honestly, for additions to Tundra Chess. I want to rebuild the AI, which will be a massive overhaul. It's one of those things that would take a long, long time. I don't know if anybody's ever written an AI before, which is difficult, right? Some people don't find it difficult, but I'm writing this in QBasic, so for me to actually have to study up on chess moves and stuff like that, that's what I like to do. I like to read up on chess moves and study that stuff, so that when I'm playing against the computer, I can, or when I do the AI, when I upgrade it, you can be able to play against it, no hassle, right? So that's what I'm looking at. But yeah, so I'm just doing this for a little bit. It's gonna be a hot day today. I hope everybody, is enjoying their time off. If they're working, if you're working, then I apologize, because honestly, working is brutal when it's a beautiful day. How many times have you been in an office or working in a shop and it's just so beautiful, but yet you're stuck in a sweltering building? That's the tough part, I guess. I'm I'm actually coming around on this, just enjoying my time here, whatnot, because life is so short. You can't really you can't really expect too much out of life, but when it's gone, it's gone, right? You only get one shot at this. This is all it is. I don't mean to be a downer, but but yeah, it's kind of like that, just I wanted to say something. I was a huge Terry Davis fan, and I don't know, like, I want to say that I'm greatly sad that he's gone. I've I remember hearing about it and stuff like that, not believing it, but I always liked Temple OS. I always liked those videos. I just relaxing, watching his videos before I have to go to work, talking to you guys, playing this game. It's it's almost addicting, with chess. You have to sit down and you have to. It's a very physical and mental game to play, especially writing out the source code. Right, I locked myself in a room for a day. Uh, Actually, I was up here. I think it was 18 hours. I locked myself in my room because I had to switch from day shift to night shift for a day last shift. So I worked one day, got all my training in and everything like that, came back to camp, and I had to stay up basically from the time I got off work to about, was it 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So what I was doing, I was playing Land of the Dead, Road to Fiddler's Green, and I was playing with some source code and writing out Tundra Chess. That's how I kept myself going. Large quantities of soda and coffee. I stayed up for 24 hours that day because I got up at 5. No, no, I got up at like 3:30 the day before. I'm an early bird, so it's kind of a little bit off-putting for me. And And so, like, when you're doing that, what else are you gonna do? Are you going to do nothing and just sit down and watch movies? No, I want to program. I want to play some video games. I quit smoking too, so now there's no need for me to ever really leave my room or my apartment or whatever, right? That's just how it is. I'm just really looking forward to going home and being with my kids and just enjoying life in general, because, you know, so short. Let's see. It's life is funny that way in a means. It's 1 minute you're just playing your games and whatnot. Next minute you're like, you know what? No, I want to make something, and then you find yourself creating something. It is truly remarkable how everything seems to work out this way. I've been staying up, racking my brain with how to shrink the code and how to build off of it and whatnot. But it is just so tedious. I believe I'm under 1,100 lines now, like 1058, and being able to create something that's under 23 kilobytes is extremely amazing. Because you think about it, back in the day, games. Well, I don't know how old you guys are, or if anybody's ever watching these, but video games as a whole would be like under a megabyte. I remember video games being under a megabyte, and then you get some that were like by Sega or I don't know, Nintendo or whatever, and it'd be like over. Oh, it's a 1 megabyte game, 1 megabyte. That's all you get, and that being a big deal. I don't know how big was Doom, but you know, low memory, low file size, equals big adventure in a way, and that's what always surprised me. Now everything's so bloated, you know. You you got that new Doom, I believe it was new Doom, that Doom that came out, or Wolfenstein or whatever, that was like 50 gigs, which is just ridiculous. It doesn't have to be 50 gigs. A lot of that's just bloat. The bloated code, or they're trying to do it so people don't pirate it, or to slow down servers and people from downloading it or whatever. It's just ridiculous, man. Like that's absurd. I would never download anything that's 50 gig. Especially a video game. I I can understand if it was like maybe a new operating system or something, but I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong though, but I don't think even the newest operating systems are 50 gig. But anyways, I was actually thinking about this yesterday and talking to a friend of mine and saying that I would love to see Tundra Chess as an operating system, because I believe in a past episode I was talking about how I made a little crappy menu select operating system. Like, I would love it if Tundra Chess was an operating system. I like here, I'll show you, like H2 to H4 would open up like a menu, and you could select everything from that menu, but like each chess piece you move would be a new menu, and then you could, select from that menu. It'd just be a nice little, nice little thing, right? You could just type in like, oh, I want, it won't, like, it could move the pieces, it could not, and then there, I open up a text document window, or whatever, That's just the way it is. I think that'd be really great, and yeah. So I've been also watching some YouTube, and it's funny though, because like I've noticed with my channels, not my channels, my videos. Like I don't care if anybody watches these or whatnot. I'm just doing this for the sake of doing it because it's fun for me. But like there'll be two videos that get 0 views, and the next video will get like 58 views, and the next one will get 0. So I'm thinking this one's not going to get a view, but I think the next one after that will be a view. And I'm surprised though, because yesterday I played some Land of the Dead also, and nobody watched it. Land of the Dead's a good game. I've been also wondering a lot too about the whole concept of programming. Because I've been talking to a few of my programming friends, and we discussed general stuff. What kind of operating system, not operating system, programming language you like, and I like C. I like C. My friend says C++ is better, but I don't know. Assembly is not bad too. You could do a lot with assembly. Like not a lot of people know that. A lot of people are just like, they want to program apps for phones and iPads and stuff. And I think that's ridiculous because it's just so absurd that like now the app market is completely saturated with 99% crap, and the other 1% is people trying to make decent software. I could never really write an app because I don't want to. Like, why would I want to spend all that time writing an app, for nothing? How many times did people buy apps, that were just time wasters, or those stupid in-game purchases? Like, that's ridiculous. That's absurd. I always loved the old 8-bit computers because you got what you were shown. Like Commodore 64. You have the blue screen. You can write programs within that blue screen, and you can boot from that blue screen. Same with the TRS-80 or the TI-99. That's what you got. You could do whatever you want. The possibilities are limitless. And that is one of the reasons why I love old 8-bit computers. Nowadays, it's you buy a new computer, let's say Windows, there's Windows on it. It's loaded to the brim with shareware and bloatware, and it's just horrible. You shouldn't have to buy it. You shouldn't have to gut a whole list of programs when you buy a computer. I have an Acer laptop that I'm running right now, and I'm doing all this stuff on. And halfway when I first got it, it had Acer Music, Acer Video, McAfee Share demo version of antivirus, and I had to delete all that stuff and remove it. It's I shouldn't have to waste an hour of my time, just customizing applications I want to use on the desktop or on the taskbar. It's just so ridiculous, and the sheer dumbness of it all is just mind-boggling. And yeah, so yeah. So anyways, I'm working at night, and I guess there's a bunch of bear warnings and stuff. So I've been now it's the buddy system. You gotta tell people when you have to go out. And then the funny thing is, the way somebody discovered the bear was that there was a massive bear shit, and it was right by the sea can where everybody puts on their coveralls and stuff like that out in the field. And I guess it was this mountain of shit. So now they have wildlife protective people, I guess, keeping everybody safe from possible bear attacks. And the bathroom for us away from the work area is at least 50 yards away. It's an outhouse, which is common on a work site. I always think that's actually quite funny that they have all these fucking bear warnings all of a sudden. And because we all know it's almost time for them to hibernate, right? So when you're able to do that, 1D1 B3, it's just so absurd. It's just hilarious, and so it's only a little bit of us, and we're busting our asses off, right? We're working our asses off, and we're doing more than day shift. And I think day shift's got double or maybe triple the manpower we do, and we're still knocking it out of the ballpark. They were trying to blame shit on me for not running the machine properly, but whenever I do something or shut it down or prep the machine for the next shift, I always have somebody there with me to assure that what I'm doing, I can have a witness, because I knew yesterday they were going to blame it on me. I knew it, and I was right. They completely tried to stonewall me and blame it all on me. And luckily, I had eyewitnesses that clarified it and called them out on their fucking blamery. And yeah, so yesterday I was just shaking my head, and and so when I came back this morning, it was I had breakfast and I came back and it was like 5:45, and I'm exhausted, and I'm just exhausted. So I go take a shower and brush my teeth and lie down, and I'm lying in bed for like 30 minutes. It's the best 30 minutes of my life for that day, for today. I love it when you're going to bed, and you just lay in bed and you can relax. You can take a sigh and you can say to yourself, "It's done. Now it's time for now it's time for me to sleep." So I was able to get some sleep, and it was just amazing. So I woke up at 1 o'clock, and I went to go get some soda and coffee, and I started working on my game. And then I decided, it's time to play some Land of the Dead. So I played some Land of the Dead, and I was just relaxing and enjoying myself. And now I'm talking to you guys, because I actually like talking to you guys. I know it sounds weird. Uh, I want to thank my 4 subscribers, because, in all honesty, this is amazing that I'm able to speak with you guys on YouTube. I don't know if anybody actually watches these or not. I don't know, but it's just one of those things where you can just be whoever you want to be, right? You don't need to lie. You don't need to do anything, right? I've been also just looking around too. I've been thinking a lot about my childhood and my past, right? I just wanted to look around and do some stuff. Oh, I've just been contemplating a lot of stuff lately. Um, just been doing my thing. So let's see, E7 to F7, C3 to C8, checkmate, and yeah. So that's basically all I'm doing. I've just been sitting around programming, watching some videos on YouTube, playing some Land of the Dead. It's currently 3:55, Friday, October 19th, and I've been getting some messages from people. They want to see the source code, and I'll be more than happy to share the source code once it's up to my standards. I'm still doing some bug hunts. I'm thinking about tomorrow doing a bug hunt with you guys. We can all just hang out and spend a couple minutes together and doing some bug hunts. And I'm just kind of like in my own zone when I do bug hunts. But literally, like, there's the only bug I ever found was that one where the game froze, and it said check, but there was no way it was in check. I think it was a couple days ago, and I was just mind blown by that. So I went through everything, like I just deeply investigated it, and at the end, I was just blown away by it. I was blown away that I made this little error, but it's human error. We all have that little human error every once in a while in our work. And I've been just enjoying myself, and I'm going home Tuesday at midnight. So, well, technically Wednesday. It's good to be nice. I can't wait to go home in my bed and sleep, and then take my kids to the park. And fuck. Oh god, I gotta wear Tyvek and a full face and operate a $250,000 heating machine, and just fucking waste my life doing stuff for a paycheck so I can support my family. I've been wanting to, I've actually wanted to, which is quite funny. I wanted to make do a video project for like what I'm doing now, right? Where I document everything and I just talk and stuff like that. But I was thinking like that would be great if I can get once I can get it put in my final revisions and I release it, just to see just to get some input from some chess players, like a grandmaster or something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, so this is Tundra Chess 0.4.2. I know it says 0.4 on the header, but with the header, I just don't want to have a new version. I just don't want to have to make a new executable and I don't want to have to separate everything, so it's all in a nice tight little package. So with that being said, I'm going with the grace of God, as are all of you, and have a good day. Bye.